the main event of the evening. Firstly, introducing to the ring, originally from Uganda, now fighting out Stockholm in Sweden, Michael Action Obin.
He's the best fighter. It's just that simple. There's nothing that Cody Bryant can't do. He will defend your best player. He will shoot from the perimeter. He will get all in your ball. He will do whatever it takes. He's the most complete basketball player in the game today. Bar none. He has an assassin's mentality. I said this week, I said this when the trade went down, and I'll repeat it again. Who's stopping more for the NBA World Championship more than Cody Bryant? There is no one. This guy is more than Kobe Bryant.
And it's a permanent brickwork in Essex. Smoky Joe Mullender. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 10 3-minute rounds of boxing for the vacant International Masters Silver Middleweight title. Your timekeeper is Mr. Michael Middlesex, and your referee is Mr. Robert Williams of Rockford. Firstly, introducing into the red corner, wearing the black and white shorts, at yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 11 stones. Originally from Uganda, but now fighting at Stockholm in Sweden, with a professional record of 6 fights, 4 wins, 2 round knockout, with 2 losses. Let's in for Michael Action Obin. And
the International Masters middleweight title. Smoking Joe Mullender versus Michael Obin. Do you know much about either fighter, Josh?
I know a lot about Mullender. I've seen every single one of his pro fights so far. And I must say his last fight against Gary Bolden was a small classic, and he showed great skill and heart to come from that fight.
And Gary Bolden is a good operator as well. You know,
former Southern Area champion.
Yeah, he's kind of a gatekeeper, Bolden, isn't he? You know, he's kind of, you know, he's not wouldn't necessarily class him as a prospect, and I don't mean it disrespectfully, but you wouldn't class him as a journeyman either. He's kind of
in between.
Yeah, the middle range. So it's a good testing fight, and that Mullender come through that is a good indicator of what he can go and achieve. And he started well here. He's certainly the aggressor stepping across the ring and the one that's walking up to Obin, but Obin's putting out them long left arm that he seems to have got there. He seems to have really long arms.
Mullender always, it takes him a couple of rounds to get going for you start seeing any really good work from him, but after 2 or 3 rounds I fully expect him to take control of this fight.
And Obin, I mean, he's been around a bit, and he's had 250 amateur fights in both Sweden and Uganda, so he's been around a bit. Also, he was kind of made famous. He fought a Kenyan boxer in the amateurs, Josh, who had made it to the Kenyan Olympic squad for Beijing, and the Kenyan had already qualified and then took the fight against Obin, and Obin ended up dislocating his jaw, and he ended up missing the Olympics because of it. So yeah, he's you know, so he's been around a bit. He's
been very well schooled already. He's popping out the jab really nice and covering up well.
Yeah, 250 amateur shots. He's been in the Uganda national squad as well, so he's, you know, he has boxed a bit. So it's certainly a test for Mullender.
Mullender's coming out of all aggressive style once again. Very exciting fight, Mr. Mullender. Yeah,
he likes to come forward, he likes to have a fight, and he done well. Obin, first of all, seemed to get a little bit of, you know, success with the long shots, keep it distance, but Mullender now walking him down and getting close and having good success.
I don't think Joe Mullender's got any respect for Obin's power, which is a good sign for his style. So.
And the weight-wise as well was a bit different as well, Josh, wasn't it?
Quite a few pounds in it at the weigh, and I think Mullender will bulked up overnight from where he was. So I think Mullender must have quite a big weight advantage in there.
Nice uppercut there from Mullender, and this is where Mullender wants to be, hands close, wrestling each other and looking for them inside shots, working well with the uppercut.
I must say I'm quite impressed with Obin's boxing ability right now. He's throwing some really nice shots.
He's no mug, is he? You know what I mean? He's throwing good shots. He's asking good questions. He doesn't seem to cope so well up close, though. He seems to like the distance and the range at the end of his shots, rather than being up close, where Mullender seems to like it. An interesting opening round. How have you scored that, Josh? How have you scored that, Josh? How do you think?
That's a really close round. I think I might just edge Obin in that.
I think, yeah, I give it to Obin just for being a little bit busier, but as you said, Mullender tends to be a slow starter, so we expect him to come on as the rounds go on.
Seconds out, round 2.
Okay, so round 2, this International Masters title. We actually gave the first round to Obin for just being a little bit busier, but it was really scoring what you like. It wasn't an awful lot to write home about in the first round. Obin was that little bit busier, Mullender trying to get close to looking for them winging shots that he just landed down.
I think the second round starting very similar to how the first round did, Mullender cutting the space and Obin working off the jab.
Yeah, it certainly seems that Mullender wants to be close, doesn't he? He wants to be on the chest of Obin.
I think Obin's going to struggle to keep this up for 10 rounds, and I think Mullender could do this in his sleep, so interesting.
That's obviously the game plan they've come to this, is to bring Obin into a bit of a fight, and I can understand why, because at distance he is quite good, Obin. He is looking for that right hook to the body, Obin, but it was a lovely shot there from Mullender, and that was a lovely right hand of his own to the body there. And maybe the weight advantage that you were talking about before, Josh, is starting to show there, because he seems to be bullying him this round.
And Mullender just needs to let his hands go that bit more, because he's getting in the positions but his hands aren't going. But it's a slow start, as we said, so he might be another round before that starts happening.
Well, he's got the 10 rounds to do, so maybe he's a bit mindful of that as well, and doesn't want a lovely right hand.
This is his first scheduled 10 round. He's been 8 once before.
So again, just feeling his way in. I'm sure he would have done it plenty of times in the gym in the lead up to this fight. Nice shot there, right hand to the body, then turn it into a right uppercut. This is a better round for Mullender. certainly the aggressor this round, and a lovely right hand again. Starting to bully Obin now, forcing him back.
Joe Mullender, if you don't have the power to push Mullender back, I think you're going to have a hard night's work. I don't think Obin has that power, unfortunately.
And it takes a lot of energy, Josh. Being you back against the rope, someone leaning on you, takes a lot of energy to try and push the guy off of you to try and create space to get your own shots off. So it'll be a real test of Obin's fitness as well. Looking for that right hand to the body again, Obin. Mullender nice and tight of his defence. Looking for that right hook to the body, come back to the left hook of his own, Mullender. And then coming for the right hook to the body of his own. Nice right uppercut, left hook there from Obin. And again, Mullender really trying to deny Obin space.
Sitting on his, laying on his chest, working, not giving Obin the space to work off his jab.
The referee having a quiet night so far, not one clinch so far, Josh. They seem intent to just lean on each other and
It's always good to see though, nice good fight.
Makes a good fight, good. Listen to the right uppercut there, and the left hook.
Good shot there.
They're both having a go. It means a lot to this international masters title. They're both certainly having a go. Obin again, certainly answering back. Nice double left hook there from Mullender at the end of the round, both in the gloves. A nice round. I think Mullender got that round, Josh.
I think Mullender won that quite clearly on his work rate alone.
So we go round 3 and we scored it 1 round apiece so far, Josh. And you could make an argument that maybe Mullender took the first round as well. It's just kind of what you like.
It's very close, wasn't it? So.
Obin started this round much quicker. Nice little left hook from Mullender there.
Lovely shot.
Oh, nice right uppercut, left hook from Obin now. What a good fight this has turned out to be so far.
I don't think you can find Mullender in a bad fight, to be fair. I think that's why he's got such great support here.
He sold a lot of tickets. It's very noisy him here tonight, isn't it? It's you know, sold over 200 tickets, I think we were saying before, Josh, which is fantastic for, you know, a small hall show to get someone that sells that many tickets. And he didn't have a massive amateur pedigree, did he? I know he had 15 amateur fights, won 13 of them, but you know, that's sort of not loads, isn't considered loads compared to obviously Obin, who is fighting now, who's had over 250. So you know, it's a big gulf in the amount of rounds they would have done. But you can't really see that here because Mullender is pressing.
And Mullender's got a very pro style.
Oh, a lovely right hand there. Sorry to cut across you there, Josh. Lovely right hand there. Seemed to stiffen Obin up. And again, Mullender just staying in nice and close. Nice right hook that got through again. And a left hook. And the right hand is starting to work away, but Obin seems to be taking the shots quite well. He doesn't seem to be overly troubled.
He's not panicking, trying to look to hold. He's boxing as well for the ropes.
Oh, a lovely left hook.
Mullender's starting to take over now.
Well, as you said, Josh, you've seen every one of his fights, and you said he was a slow starter, and then he warms into it, and that's exactly what he's done so far today. He's working his way in. Lovely shots. Obin was shot and a lovely left hook. Quality stuff from Mullender.
Great success in the left hook in his last fight. Expect to see him use that again.
And the left hook again. He's really starting to get to in this round. What a great fight. A cuffing right hand from Obin.
Oh, Obin's starting to hold now.
It's getting a little bit messy. Mellon just backed him straight up into that corner. And a cracking round from Mullender. Lovely right uppercut. Mullender just straight back in, denying Obin the space. Obin tried to bang a couple to the body there, but on the arms of Mullender. And he's now got Obin backed up in his corner. And another left hook gets through, and a right hand.
This is all Mullender so far. Obin needs to try and
a lovely right hand again. And a left hook. He's just bullying in this round, Josh. Absolutely bullying. Just a class above in this round. And I know we talked off air, and we said that you said you thought that Mullender was just going to wear him down. I think you could be right. I think that's a good call. A lovely right hand. And again, Obin just seems to want to cover up. Not much coming back from him now. Another left hook getting in.
Can't see this going too many more rounds. It's just all Mullender right now.
The only thing I'd say about Obin, he doesn't seem overly troubled, but a lot of effort and a big gulp of breath at the end there.
After that.
Cracking round.
Seconds out. Round 4.
Here we go, round 4 then, and let's hope that round 4 lives up the same as round 3, because that was a cracking round, the last round, all Mullender that last round, and we've got him 2 rounds to 1.
I think you see why Mullender sells so many tickets now. Great fight.
He's just got that aggressive style. Obin's come back this round and trying to answer back, but Obin just doesn't seem to have the strength to be able to push Mullender back. In the last round, when Mullender was the aggressor, he always forced Obin back to the ropes as he's doing there. Obin just can't seem to do the same to Mullender.
Be interesting to see if Obin can push him back and how Mullender reacts, but as you said, I don't think he has the strength to do that at all.
He does look a strong guy, Obin, though. He's thick-set, doesn't he? He looks quite muscular, and
I think it'll be quite interesting to know what they both weighed for the fight today. I don't know, but
lovely left hook there from Mullender, and that left uppercut. And I think this is how Joe Mullender's going to fight all through his career, up close.
I don't think he can fight going backwards.
No, but that makes a great fighter and a good support, and what a cracking little fight this is turning out to be. Again, same as the last round, Mullender back him up to the rope. I think this Obin's corner have had a word with him this time, say to him, try not to, try to back him up a little bit, try not to
lovely bit of work there from Obin.
He's giving himself a little bit more room this round, Obin. He found a little bit more success there, throwing a couple of shots in. Again, Mullender nice and close.
Again, Mullender's just laying on his chest, working away. Obin just can't keep him off him.
We just hope that Mullender's got the energy and the strength to be able to do this for 10 rounds.
He's done it for 8 a few months ago against Gary Bolden in the same intensity as this, so he should be able to do another 2 rounds, I'd expect.
Nice, that was class there by Mullender. Slipped under the left hook of Obin, then come back with a left hook of his own. Oh, that looked low, that one.
Joe Mullender took it like the true warrior he is.
Yeah, didn't even blink. Nice right hand and then under the left hook of Obin. This is where Obin gets the only part of his success he gets. Looked like another low one there, but this time Obin didn't react. So they're equal, 1 each on low blows anyway, Josh. So
Obin's having a little bit more success this round. He's giving himself a bit more space to work away.
Yeah, and I think that's how the fight's going to be. I think it's going to be Mullender going to try and deny the space, and Obin's going to try and gain the space. And at the moment, I've still got Mullender winning this round.
At least Obin's actually showed something this round, because last round it was all Mullender.
The only thing I would say this round, Josh, is in the last round, Mullender's shots didn't seem to have much effect on Obin. This time it just seems to be affecting him slightly. I wouldn't say he's massively hurt, but it does seem to like it's starting to break him down. His head's starting to rock a little bit more than before, and another round for Mullender.
Round 5.
3 rounds to 1 is my scorecard in favour of Mullender. What about you?
Yeah, same, Josh. Yeah, 3 rounds to 1. I think apart from the first round, I think Mullender's been in complete control. I think he started to get his way with Obin and force it back. And this round started the same as the last round. Obin had a bit of success at the beginning, threw a few shots, and then as it went on, Mullender gradually wore him down. But good shots here from Obin.
Started off this round well, to be fair. Scored some nice shots. Mullender again is not giving him the space to work.
And it's so difficult to fight against someone like that, someone that's on you constantly, that doesn't give you time to rest and breathe. And that's a credit to Joe and his team to get him in incredible shape. To fight the way that Mullender fights, you've got to be supremely fit. So it's a testament to him and his team for getting him in such good shape, because not everyone can fight at this pace, doing this kind of thing for as many rounds as he's got to do.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, lovely hooks again. Right, left, and then left again, getting through. And just as I was saying at the end of the last round, Josh, the first couple of rounds it didn't seem to affect Obin much, but the head just starts to seem to be turning a little bit more with these shots now.
I think Obin might be starting to tire after all this pressure Joe putting on him, and also Joe's laying on him as well, which takes a lot of energy out of him.
I think he's slowly starting to break him down. But he's still coming back in a lovely left hook that seemed to stagger Obin slightly there.
Oh, lovely shot.
His hands are covered up, he's not throwing much back there, even with a little bit of space, which suggests he might be a little bit hurt there. Another right hand. And Mullender seems intent in keeping him in the middle of the ring and trading with him now. Doesn't seem to be driving back.
Obin's not looking to work now, he's just looking to cover up.
A left hook through again.
Mullender's just taking over completely now.
And the snap that Obin had in his shots, particularly at the start of the round, seems to have left him a little bit now. Becoming a little bit slower. I think Mullender's slightly dissecting him piece by piece as the round goes on, as the rounds go on, Josh. Nice one to the body there from Obin though, he got a couple through.
He's ran a few good body shots there, Obin. Mullender might be feeling them, but doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like he's got the power he had in the first sort of 2 rounds.
The snap out of his punches is gone.
And that left hook from Mullender seems to work every time. If anyone gets through, it tends to be that left hook or that right hook. He's had good success with left hook, banging at the heads there. Again, the ref just letting him get on, a good fight. It's that left hook again, seems to stagger Obin, and a second one again that goes in. Very laboured look from Obin now. Mullender just pouring forwards. What a good fight, a left hook again. And a good round. 4-1 ahead, I think he's in complete control now.
Seconds out, round 6.
Okay, so round 6 here, and we've got Mullender ahead quite comfortably. Apart from that first round, I think he's been in complete control, Josh.
Oh, definitely. Obin's come out with a bit of... There's no snapping those punches, can't keep Mullender at bay.
Seems that Obin does the same every round, comes out and for the first 30 seconds throws lots of shots, is a bit active, and then from there, Mullender just kind of gets in and wears him down, and every round the same. Round 2, 3, 4 and 5 have pretty much been a carbon copy of each other. Good left hook there from Mullender. Good, keeping the pressure on, denying Obin space. Obin trying to get away, but Joe just not letting him. Again, trying to pull the head away, but Mullender's staying there, just staying on his case, keeping the pressure on.
It's incredible how Mullender is keeping his pace up.
And a lovely left hook again. That left hook keeps getting through time after time. Oh, we missed with that one though. Obin working the body back again, a right hand that time from Mullender. But Obin working the body, he's looking for them wild shots. But as he goes to him, hooks to the body, leaves himself open from the counter, hooks back from Mullender. He's coming back into it a bit more this round.
Mullender, I think Mullender felt those body shots just there, he took a breather there.
And there was a right hook to the head there that seemed to get through and just rock Mullender a little bit. He didn't seem hurt by it, but he certainly felt it, Josh.
Oh, definitely. But he's come back again, showing great signs of his fitness.
So I've been quite impressed with Obin. I know he's had, Mullender on him quite well. He's still in his game, he's throwing shots, and again, he's liking that right hook to the body that we mentioned in the first round, but a lovely left hook from Mullender there. And that's the thing, Obin seems to get the success of a few shots, but it just seems to be the one shot back from Mullender, and that seems to be enough to sort of keep Obin quiet for a little while.
I don't think Obin would ever experience someone putting pressure on him like he has tonight.
There's some great shots from Mullender. No, I think you're right, Josh. I mean, the people he's fought, he's not fought many people with winning records. The last couple perhaps he has, but he's lost them. When he stepped up in class, he's lost the fight. So, he's won 4 and lost 2, won 2 of them by knockout, but the ones he's lost seems to be people with winning records like Joe Mullender. So
every time he steps up, he gets beat.
Seems that way.
But Joe's done a good job tonight on him though.
Still a long way to go, but again, the rounds become sort of carbon copies of the other rounds. And Mullender's trying to apply the pressure. Nice little right uppercut there. I think Obin's had a bit more of a share of this round though. I think he's been a bit more...
I think he's edging this round at the moment, to be honest.
Okay, at the end of that round, yeah, I think you can make a case that Obin won that round, but you can't blame Mullender for perhaps having a round off after the pace he set.
Round 7.
So round 7, 4 rounds to go, and we're scoring it 4 rounds to 2. Josh, me and you have got the same scorecard. We've given 4 rounds to Joe and 2 to Obin. And again, the carbon copy of all the Obin for the first 30 seconds comes out, looking for space, tries to throw wild shots.
But Mullender just shuts the space down and pushing back.
Obin complaining to the referee there, he's holding his arm. Looking for a screaming headlock there with a cheeky right hand to the body.
And it clinches.
Having to earn his wages for it's turned into a good little fight, this, Josh.
Obin's got a lot of class about his boxing.
A couple of wild swings there, but it's all on the gloves. He's certainly more alive this round. Obin, he's looking to create a distance and look sharp this round. Right hand to the body again. This is better work from him. It's a good right hand to the head. And again, just makes you wonder if Obin could keep that kind of work up for a whole 3 minutes, whether this would be a different fight.
He doesn't seem to be able to do it. He doesn't want to do it either, to be by the look of it. He seems happy sitting on the ropes while letting Joe work over him.
Nice right uppercut there, rocked the head back. Yeah, it just seems for the first minute he seems to try 30 seconds for a minute, and then he almost just sort of lets Joe come in, and I don't know whether that's his style or whether Mullender's forcing it on him and not giving him the space to be able to do that.
I think Mullender's work rate's dropped off a little bit the last round.
Well, it's been such an electric pace, you can't blame him. That's a lovely left to the body there and a right uppercut. He's getting through Mullender. Not much coming back from Obin. Maybe that burst he had at the start of the round is worn him out a little bit. Oh, nice right hand again. The crowd's getting excited. He's starting to turn the shots in a little bit now, Josh. He's starting to turn the hips and the shoulders in with the shots, throwing it with a bit more bad intentions as Mullender. Exchange lefts. Obin with a left to the body, Mullender with a left to the head. He's in there constantly with his head in Obin's face, and again not giving him no time to rest or recover or breathe. And Obin knows he's in a fight, that's for sure.
Well, he needs to keep him there now, work away.
Again, Mullender just pressing on, looking for that uppercut. Obin's looking tired. Both are looking tired, but again, that's to be expected with the pace that this fight's gone at. And the end of a good round. I think Mullender did enough towards the end to swing it his way, and that's 5-2 to Mullender on my scorecard.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So 3 more rounds to go. We've got it 5 rounds to 2. This is round 8. And I'm going to make a prediction here, Josh, this round. I think for the first 30 seconds to a minute, Obin's going to create some space and throw a few shots, and then for the remaining 2 minutes, Mullender's probably going to come across, lean on him and throw shots.
What's making you think that?
It's been a carbon copy of round after round, but to be fair to it, it's been a good fight to watch, and it certainly beats 2 people sort of, staying away from each other, and that it's been a good fight. But it has been.
I think Obin's starting to show signs of tiredness. He was slow off his stall and he just turned his back there, which is never a good sign.
Oh, another left hook there. I think you're right, Justin. Like I mentioned it earlier. We said that we thought Mullender was going to come on later in the rounds and just wear Obin down. And this is the slowest start to the round we've seen from Obin. We've mentioned a few times before about how he lasts for 30 seconds to a minute of his thing, but this round he only did it for about 15 seconds. So that short burst that he has at every round is getting shorter and shorter as the round goes on. It's just non-stop from Mullender.
I don't know how he's got the fitness to do this, but it's incredible.
These 2 guys are going to wake up tomorrow morning and know they've been in a fight, and a cracking left hook
They're both earning every penny.
It's a body shot there from Obin, and Obin's looking for that right hand to the body all the time, and Mullender's looking for that left hook to the head, and they're having varying success at times, but Mullender's getting the better work in. Lovely left hook to the body. Excellent right hands. I think there's a lot of this ring that's being wasted.
Obin's starting to really struggle right now.
Big gulps of air, Obin. I think he's looking very tired now, Obin. This round he seems to have all of a sudden just dropped off, but lovely left hook getting through again. They could fight in a phone box, these two. He's covering up, the ref's having a look, and shifting shots. He threw a couple of shots there which keeps him in the fight. I think the ref was having a good look there.
I think Mullender can keep this up, I think he can get the stoppage here.
Yeah, I think a sustained attack. I think a couple of clean shots and the ref might stop this.
Obin's showing great heart though.
He's still in it, he's still firing back. But they've been stuck in that corner for about the last minute and a half. They haven't moved from that corner at all. Mullender again with the right hand. Obin looking for the shots to the body, the left hook to the head again, getting through. And Obin's looking increasingly tired, Josh.
He's still throwing back like catching Mullender to the body.
What a tough man. He's taken some shots and it's been fought at a furious pace. And what a great round, another round for Mullender. What a credit these two boys are to our sport.
Seconds out, round 9.
So here we are, round 9, and well, Obin needs a knockdown, doesn't he, or a stoppage to win this fight?
Stoppage, full stop. I think I've given it 2 rounds out of the first 8, so.
Yeah, we've got Mullender 6-2. I don't think there's been any drawn rounds. I think it is literally 6 rounds to Mullender and 2 rounds to Obin, but Obin needs something special if he's going to turn it this way. And
I just don't think he has the power to do it to Mullender, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for Obin, anyway. Lovely left hook from Mullender.
Oh, Joe Mullender is really one of my favourite fighters to watch at the moment.
And I can see why, Josh. He's just got such an aggressive style. He comes to fight, and you know, as you said before, he sells a lot of tickets, and you can see why he sells a lot of tickets. This guy just wants to scrap. He just wants to fight, and it's good to see.
That's what I love to see. You got to pay your respects to Obin though. It takes 2 people to make a good fight.
Well, we said at the end of the last round there what a credit these 2 boys are to our sport, and they've both turned up in shape. They're both obviously fit. They've obviously both took this fight very, very seriously. And you know, let's not make no bones about it. The International Masters isn't the biggest title out there, but you can see that these guys have took it seriously, and that's a credit to the title, really, that they've taken it so seriously. Obin looking for that right hook to the body. Mullender just bullied him the whole way.
Too big and strong.
Right hook in now. Good shots from Obin, but on the go. Oh, it's a low one there. He felt that one, Mullender. That was very, very low.
I think he's right though.
We've seen a few low blows tonight.
I'm glad I'm not taking them.
The night of the low blows. But he seems in a better shape than Sheriff did in his last one anyway. So again, we said before, he can have up to 5 minutes, as the referees called it a low blow. He doesn't want it. Yeah, Mullender nearly straight in there, and Obin was looking around. Mullender was trying to get involved, but they're away anyway now. He's still in there, Obin. He looks a little bit fresher this round than he did the last round. That minute rest
he's got his second wind.
Is it a second wind, or is it one last stand? We'll see as the round goes on. I can't see any man getting the stoppage now. I think it's going to go the points way. Oh, it's a lovely, just as we say that, a lovely left hook from Mullender. But as much as there's been clean shots from both fighters, no one seems increasingly hurt with a shot so far, Josh.
I just think Obin's just tired throughout the fight. He's never been truly hurt once. Showed a great chin, to be fair.
They both took shots, and Mullender's taken a few to the body and Obin's taken a few to the head, but again, what two? Oh, lovely left hook. That left hook he's having great success with. The referee's having a good look now. Just as we said, we don't think there's a stoppage, Jeff. He's having a look. I think the ref's saying to him he's got to fire back, and another good round, and yet another round for Mullender.
Seconds out, 10th and final round.
Well, 10th and final round of this good show at the York Hall here in the Goodwin Promotions. This is the International Masters middleweight title. It's been a cracking fight so far. It's been a toe-to-toe action fight. We've got it as Mullender being 7 rounds to 2 up. Obin having a good go here in the last round, but he needs something special this round, Josh, to get it out of the bag.
I just think it'll be similar to every other round despite Mullender's just working him over.
And Obin needs a knockout to win this fight to take the title home. Mullender's just been too strong and just bullied him too much, and provided Mullender doesn't get caught with anything silly, I think he's taking home the title tonight. Lovely left hook. That left hook he's got him with all night, Josh. The swinging left hook from Mullender he's caught Obin with all day long. That right uppercut and left hook, I like to see him throwing both together. Right uppercut into the left hook because he's had great success with both shots.
I think Obin is really tired now. He's struggling to keep standing.
It's just been at a ferocious pace, isn't it? There's hardly been, I think there's been one clinch the whole fight. Neither man has took a backward step. Obin's only took a backward step because Mullender's pushed him across the ring, but he's not took a backward step for being hurt, etc. He's still in now. The referee's had a look a couple of times just because I think Mullender's put pressure on him a lot of the time. And again, this round the same as all the others. Mullender in his face.
It's been a great fight. I wish this was going on longer.
It's just good to see two guys go at it, not try and mess, not try and hold, not try any tricks, just having a good fight, and Mullender getting in there. Obin looking really tired there now. But credit to Mullender. Oh, lovely left hook that does look like it rocked him that time. I talked about that left hook, Josh. I knew it was a good shot for him. That's the one he's been catching with. Obin finally trying to push Mullender back.
Oh, great shot.
Lovely right hand. Obin falling all over the place now. It's starting to hurt him to the body. Obin coming back with shots of his own. Cracking fight. Little uppercuts working from Mullender.
Oh,
and a lovely right hand.
Obin is a very tough man.
Very, very tough. Totally agree. Oh, and he got out of the ring now. But Mullender looks like he could do this for 12 rounds, Josh. It's his first 10 rounder.
He started the 10th as good as he started the first.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it does look like he can do this over the 12 round. I know. And in the rounds, and what a fight. And I think Joe Mullender's going to pick up the International Masters. I think there's another champion going back to a noble art, Jim, unless the judges and the referee have seen it completely different to how we've seen it, Josh.
I think the rounds are I don't think the rounds are close, but they're all clear in favour of Mullender. And then the two we gave to Obin were close, but we did think he just nicked them. So
yeah, I think just 2 rounds, being generous to Obin. I think he did win the 2 rounds we've given him, but the other 8, there's no question. I think Joe's walking away with the title tonight.
It wouldn't surprise me if the ref gives Mullender every round, but I do believe Obin did win 2 of the rounds.
How far can Mullender go? Again, we were talking off air, Josh. We know it's a difficult division to be in.
It's the toughest one domestically. By far, isn't it?
Yeah, there's just so many good boys in it, and it'll be interesting to see where he goes. But I reckon
he'll definitely win a Southern Area title, and I think he'll fight for English British titles. You never know, he could win one of those, but I think it's such a hard division at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, referee Mr. Robert Williams has scored the contest 96 points to 95, and your new International Masters Silver Middleweight Champion from Stockholm, Michael Action Obin.
Well, they scored it differently to us, Josh, massively different to us. When we heard it was announced, the decision, when we heard the scores, we looked at each other, we assumed that Mullender had got that. I can't make that out, can you, Josh?
I'm in shock.
Well, they must have seen something. Joe Mullender's corner doesn't seem to be complaining about it too much. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked by that. Well, we had Mullender 8 rounds to 2 ahead. Maybe, but well, it's the referees that counts, Josh, and it's not us that counts. And maybe, you know,
I could maybe give Obin maybe 1 or 2 more rounds. I've got Mullender 1.
Yeah, I think you could, you know, at best you could perhaps give him 4 rounds, but at absolute best we had him a clear winner in that. But at the end of the day, it's not us that counts, Josh. There's only one person that counts, and I feel for Mullender, but he can definitely come back from this.